Right, I've just stopped dead after ducking past this little tree here, because that's the place where people used to cross over to get on that side and walk along the path and then take photographs of the waterfall on the other side of the burn. Right, so I'm just making my way past the bench seat there, which is falling a bit now, it's rotten. So you come along past the picnic table, past the bench seat, and then you hear the waterfall water along, which is there. It's looking pretty good. So I've just put a new battery, so I stopped dead and then started recording again after I put the battery in. And it's a new one, so this will last an hour and a half. So depending on how deep the water is, I'll walk across the stones and go across the other side and point my camera, because obviously you can't see a clear view of it with that tree in the way on the right. So if you're going across the other side, you can point your camera up and get a better clear view of the whole waterfall. Right, this is the bit where it's awkward, because once again the pathway is on a bit of a slope. There's hardly anything to keep a hold of, and there's a big drop, like 18 inches into water if you slip down the bank. So you've got to take your time and get a hold of anything you can to keep you upright. So once again, you've got to master it. Like, just take your time, watch where you're putting your feet, make sure you get a good foothold. Now this is a popular place where you can see where people are being stepped across these boulders. Start from there onto that one in the middle, then step on that one there where it's got a bolly patch on it where people have been stepped across, and then it looks like they've stepped across onto the embankment on that side, then walk through the long grass, and so obviously they're on that side ready to take photographs. Right, just making sure none of these loose stones move when I put my feet down on our foot. I'll have to put my hand in water and rub all this like gooey, it's like a glue, it's horrible. What I should have thought on was to bring me bloody gloves. I could have put my gloves on for when I put my hand in the brambles here and gorse. So as you can see, you're right next to the water's edge here. No, look, there's been plenty of foot traffic along here as well, so it's all been flattened down again. When I type in Wolf Clook waterfall CRAIK Forest to have a look to see if there's any recent videos of here, like people coming along just recently, none. So mine will be the most recent when I upload this to me. I've just moved that branch and now the water's come off the branches above the head, just dropped down my neck. Right, so these are the areas here where you've got to take your time, otherwise you'll be sitting down there. So these little bits of branches off the tree, they're not very strong, but just enough to keep you upright when you're stepping across here. A couple more steps so I can get down there. Right, so here we are at Wolf Clook waterfall in CRAIK Forest, Scotland, from Hike. Right, that's the step down here. Because this pathway is just collapsed all down into the water. But that's where you can get across and get on the other side to point your camera up the way past that tree. So people obviously go right up to it, put their head underneath the water and get a refreshing shower off it. It's a red hot sunny day, just gone in your t-shirt and your pumps. Just let the water run down over you. And those rocks are really slippery because they're all green moss. Right, I'll wheel in so far, make sure I didn't follow her, and then point my camera up to the waterfall. You can just see the bottom where the pebbles are. You put your foot down on some, mostly flat. I'm getting to spray the water now off the waterfall. So you can see how wide it is. When I came here with Corn, he came across here, he's gone up and doing the bank there and then biting sticks as he normally did. I would normally go over there, but I'm not pushing me luck. I've done well to get where I'm standing now. On the rocks, you can feel them moving under your feet, so I don't want to fall over. So I'm just going to gently turn around and make the way back. Yeah, I'm getting spray off the waterfall now. Right, that's it. A fabulous waterfall. Right, so just to reiterate people, it's Sunday, the 1st of June 2025, and I'm here at Wolf Creek Waterfall in the CRAIK Forest. Finally made it here. I've got to do the same again, going back. I've got to cross over the burn, go back up onto the road, then walk straight down the road, and then bend round to the left to go back to the car at the main car park area. So obviously there's no place to swim, it's not that deep. It's just the fact that you can get underneath the water and listen to the water cascading down. I mean, people actually scramble up there and go up over the top, or go up that way, up the top that way, then point your camera down, or send the drone up and just send the drone straight along there. So a drone can go where we can't. But I used to come along the top track there, past this tree, and keep a hold of it, but it's all dropping down now, it's all collapsing and breaking down into the stream here. So I think people have been scrambling up there, which will be hard going, or here, up there, around past that couple of fallen trees. But whichever way you go, you're going to be coming across fallen trees and trip hazards and all long wet grass. Right. Right, so it's back along past the wooden bench seat, past the picnic table, and then get to the part where I've got to cross over the burn again. Right, this is going to be a bugger for me to step up these. Oh, right. Oh, I had to really straighten it, pull my left leg up. Yeah, you can see where people have been cutting in a bit of a path, going up there, zigzagging, then going around the top. Right, nice and steady along here, sorry, in fall down there. And there's the heavy rain again, and also the water's going all over my lens again. Right, I've just got to basically walk sideways, point my toes into the inner side when I'm going along here. I'll keep a hold of these bits of tree branches again. So to safely manoeuvre along here. Right, get that one. Like I say, when you touch these branches, all are full of rain, and they're just dropping down on top of my head or down the back of my neck as usual. It's all fun and games. Right, I should manage to be able to walk along here now, hopefully. It's like when I lift the weight off my back foot, you can feel my body just wants to go all over the shop. So that's why I've got to be very, very, very careful going along, like so here. One wrong move and I'll be tipped over. It's straight down there in the brook. The babbling brook. I'll be able to stand up again in a minute, so my camera's pointing forward again. Right. Right, that's on the flat again, so I can turn down, point back at the... So that's the view that you get of the waterfall. So if you look to the top, you can see where the water's like getting separated into 3 different fingers coming down, and then it's spreading right across the rocks when it's coming down. So it'd be nice to actually be up on the top there to see it getting separated and coming down. But that's beautiful, that look there. Wolfclough Waterfall. That's W-O-L-F-C-L-E-U-G-H. Wolfclough. It's unusual spelling. I mean, where I'm going now, where the reservoirs are, you pass a little place called Capaclough. That's C-L-E-U-G-H on the end as well. Then you pass through Capaclough and turn right to go towards Megget Reservoir first. Then you go on to Tala. Then you drop down and go along right towards the main road at Tweedmuir. Then just before you hit the main road, you turn left and come back on yourself to go along to Frood Reservoir. Right, so that seems to be the... It's just a sun shower at the moment, but I'm still getting bloody soaking wet, man. It's ridiculous. Right, wipe my lens again, just in case. There's not worse than putting yourself through all this and then getting home, and then when you watch your videos back, the lens has got water dribbling down it all the time, and it's blocking out your video view of what you've been looking at. It's soul destroying. It pisses you off as well. So always carry a bit of tissue with us so I can wipe off any rainwater that gets on your lens. It's like when you go underwater with a GoPro camera that's waterproof. Obviously when you come stand up out the water, all the water runs down your lens, so for that few seconds it's all like blurry with water running down it until it dries off, and then you start getting a clear view again. But it's just like that, so I like to carry my tissue so I can wipe that water off, that excess, so you don't have to wait for clarity. Right, back along past the bench seat here. So these boots are nice and waterproof. Like, I mean, I was standing in that water for quite a long time there while I was trying to turn around and make my way back out of it. And there seems to be no water gone in there. So as you can see, once you cross the burn, it's only a short walk along there to the waterfall. But they should fix that bridge as soon as possible for to help pensioners get across who are not so stable on their legs. I mean, it's bad enough for me, and I'm disabled, so any elderly pensioners trying to come and see the waterfall, they're going to find difficult to get across the burn there. So that bridge should have been replaced a long time ago. Now I've just got the fun and games of trying to get back over without falling in the water. But what I'll do is I've got the logs to keep a hold of, and I'll just go along sideways and put my foot, stretch it over onto the branches, and then put my foot over the two logs when you get to the far side where it's dry, and then just clamber up the bank and get back on the path. Right, so this is where this tree is down in the ditch here, I think. Trip hazard. I don't know what's going on here. So that's the tree you come past when you come over the where the landslide bit is. This is falling in it right awkward part here, right across the path. There's a bit of a ditch just down there as well, which makes it worse. Let's go past that bit. So as you can see, it's created a bit of an island at this part here. We're coming from the S-bend. It's created a bit 12-foot island, 13-foot. Right, this is where it's a bit awkward as well, because the pathway, as you can see, is slippy. You see where other people's boots have slipped down there. Oh, more tea vicar. Oh. I think they've gone up here. Just walk through here, I think. Flatten this bit down. think that's it, we're past that bit. I'm sure other people will do that as well when they see if the grass is being flattened, and eventually you'll get a new pathway cut in there after loads of people walk along here. That's all these pathways are, just foot traffic, where people have cut them in walking along here. You can see it's still drizzle rain. Looks like it's it. I mean, the thing is though, it's warm. It's close, but raining. So I'm not getting cold, I'm just getting wet by the constant drizzle. Big slab of stone sticking out the side of the embankment there. And if you look up, there's trees falling over, look, by the roots. So once again, if you went up across the top, you'd be struggling. There's just so much of it